Hi, I'm John, and welcome back to Dice Paper Miniatures. In this episode, we're looking at the recent announcement for the new Combat Patrol for the Chaos Space Marines. While it's an interesting composition, I'm not really sure if I'm digging it, and I'm not so sure how the value is compared to the old Start Collecting, which personally I kind of liked more. Alright, well with that said, let's begin. Well, here we are. We have a new Combat Patrol box coming out, and this time is for the Chaos Space Marines. And for those of you that liked the previous Start Collecting composition for Chaos Space Marines, I'll be curious to hear what your thoughts are below in the comments on how you feel about this new composition. All right, so here we are. This new composition, I'm just not sure about. We have a Hellbrute, which I think is that's a pretty old model. And then just your standard Legionaries tactical squad, right? We do have a Dark Apothecary, which is interesting inclusion. And then looks like a unit of Havocs. All right, so yeah, it says leading the tide of traitors out of the warp is a Dark Apostle. His two obsequious Dark Disciples. You just gotta throw in those tongue twisters. Whispering exaltations to the Chaos God, this priest can bestow malefic blessings upon your army, including core units like the Legionaries and the Havocs who accompany him. Yeah, okay. So again, standard Legionaries, which I believe there might be a bit of a sprue upgrade, but I believe these are the same units that were out of that Shadow Spear box set and in the previous Combat Patrol box set. But like I said, there might be a sprue upgrade because I don't recall that backpack with kind of the banner on the backpack being in the Shadow Spear box set or the previous Start Collecting, which was based off of one half of that Shadow Spear box set. If you're not familiar with that, that's something to look at too, I think, if you're playing Chaos in particular. But this is from an older Warhammer community article. And in that composition, yeah, you can see what you had here. This was a great box set. It included, let's see if it outlines it. I thought it did. Yeah, it included Chaos Space Marines, Obliterators, a Venom Crawler, and Greater Possess. So I don't know if it was the best composition from a competitive standpoint, but I love it was in that box set. All right, well, let's jump back into it, because then we can also see in the previous Start Collecting, they literally just took that half of that box set. Yeah, so Master of Possession, 10 Chaos Space Marines, 2 Greater Possessed, 2 Obliterators, and a Venom Crawler. Now, if memory serves me correctly, I think the only thing you could get individually out of here was a Master of Possession and the Chaos Space Marines. I think if you wanted the Greater Possessed, the Obliterators, or the Venom Crawler, maybe you could get the Venom Crawler individually, but I'm pretty sure those last 3 you could only get basically either through Start Collecting, Shadow Spear, or if you wanted them a la carte, you had to go to something like eBay. But that's what was in the previous iteration of this box set. Let's scroll back up. Yeah, so now with this new Combat Patrol, yeah, I can't believe they put a Hellbrute in here. Let's go ahead and see what the value of this box set works out to be. So currently the Dark Apostle, I may have said Apothecary before, but Dark Apostle, that's going for 38. The Hellbrute currently is going for 60. The Legionnaires are going for 60, and the Havocs are going for 60. So that's a combined cost of $218. So if this still retails for $150, I guess it's a $68 savings, which is decent. I'm just not sure if it's going to be $150 still. If we look back, I believe it's the Thousand Suns. Yeah, if we go back and look at what the Thousand Suns are costing, that's the latest Chaos Combat Patrol box. Yeah, it's still going for $150. So assuming it's still going for $150, then, I mean, $68 value savings is great. I'll be curious on your thoughts in the comments below. Do you feel it's good value? Is there a reason to have a Dark Apostle in your team now? Is there a reason to have a Hellbrute, of all things? There probably is. I'm not playing 40K enough lately to know. I've kind of bow out of 9th edition, but I still collect the models, of course, and I like to stay on top of these things. So I would really like to know if that Hellbrute and the Dark Apostle, if you're playing with those in your army, then obviously you're going to have Legionnaires. Obviously, I think you're going to have Havoc. So assuming you have the Dark Apostle or want the Dark Apostle and you want a Hellbrute, then I think that $68 savings is fine. Otherwise, just buy those 2 box sets separately and call it a day. That's my thoughts on it. But yeah, what are yours? That's it for this one. Are you excited for this new combat patrol? Or were you hoping for a little different composition? Yeah, as always, would love to get your feedback on that. All right, well, that's it for this one. Stay tuned because I do have some other videos coming out today. And if you haven't yet and you've enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, and sharing this content with your friends. It really does help with the growth of the channel, and it's greatly appreciated. Even a simple thing like an emoji in the comments. It all helps. So I can't say thank you enough for that. All right, well, that's it for this one. I hope you're all doing well. Be safe, take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye-bye.